Hello guys, welcome back to
Oh,
part 2
hold
of
on.
Uncharted Drake's
Hold on, kid.
Fortune.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Ha! Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
Well, yeah,
Well,
Sully's just a
hang
party
in there,
animal, but
old-timer.
doesn't really want to do any work.
We're just about there.
You know, this reminds me. I ever tell you about the time I pawned a phony 16th century Santo off on Pablo Escobar? Risky move, but by the time he figured it out, I was...
Gone.
Nate, are you even listening to me?
Hanging on every word.
Why waste
Well, that's the thing though, I don't know, the Uncharted games, in terms of their realism, they do a pretty good job of looking colorful in a realistic way. Like, as you can tell right here, it's very green and colorful, but it's not in a bad way. Although I will say this, in this game, Drake's jump is very gimped. Like in the other games, he does like a leap of faith every single time he jumps, but in this game, he just does like a realistic hop. Unless if you have to do leaps of faith, and then he just kind of does a leap of faith. But in the later games, he jumps like really, really far. In this game, the treasures are a bit less well placed, I'd say. I'm not entirely sure about that, but like I so far I haven't actually found any from like my 20-minute playthrough of this, but I've played 2 and 3. I haven't finished 2, but I've finished 3. I thought 3 was really, really good.
We're an awful long way
But
from
2 I
England.
thought was actually somewhat better with the single player, but I didn't like the multiplayer that much. I thought 3's multiplayer was better. But, whatever. Also, we're getting another little glimpse of a cutscene.
Well,
Yeah, there are actually a lot more cutscenes in the first one than the later
Get
ones.
it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
maybe you're not reading that thing right.
Because if you watch the later ones, it's like if you play the later ones, you'll notice that this one didn't even be a cutscene. This would be like just a little piece of dialogue almost.
Let's take a look around.
Like you could still like walk around and everything. And like the first game, it's from what I heard, there's a lot more cutscenes than the later ones, because well, I mean like there's a lot more non-interactive moments. Because like in the later games, it's either a context-sensitive action or something along the lines of that. Also, our punches are like fist pumps, more like.
This is more like it.
Yeah, this is the first time you're introduced into how the climbing mechanic works.
Nah,
In
it's
this,
older than that.
in the Uncharted games, they're also famous for not only like their great cover mechanics, that in my opinion is actually superior to Gears of War, just with the whole blind firing thing, but there's also the ability to climb up surfaces and swing off of them or shoot off of them. Although I think you can't actually shoot off of them until like 2.
Hey,
But I remember in this
something
one
funny
you could
about
definitely
the
do a
ground
lot
down
more.
there.
But regardless, yeah, you can also hang off of ledges and then jump from another one.
It's hollow.
Oh yeah, and then you have to go down here.
Find a way to smash through this.
Although, as I said, in the first game, this is obviously expected, though. The animations are a bit more, how do you say this? Weird looking. I mean, like, seriously, when he's shuffling across the wall, it doesn't look natural. It just looks weird. But in the later games, it starts looking really, really good. So I can't blame them for that. But we're supposed to push down this rock so we can open up a piece of hollow ground, and there we go. A little cave just opened up.
Good work, kid. Need the flashlights for this one. Oh, oh, oh!
Bats. Is Batman here? Please tell me Batman is here. For some reason, according to my recording screen, I think it froze up. Not sure if it did, but if it did, then that's not good. I don't understand why it would freeze up, but if it did freeze up, then I'm sorry about that. I might have to re-record this part, possibly. Probably not.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Well, not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
No good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
And then this is never brought up again.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena?
Ooh.
I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's
Oh,
fair in love
well.
and war, kid.
And
Although I'm
if
pretty
you
sure
can't
she's
tell
gonna
the
come back. I
difference-
mean, that would make
Then,
absolutely
my
no sense
friend,
for her to
you
not
were
come
in
back.
Big trouble.
I think I might want to cut this part short because for some reason it's like stuck on the screen for me. I don't know if this actually means anything. So I guess I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to cut this part by like 4 or 5 minutes. But I guess I'll see you in the next part then. Oops.